Oh, good morning. Thank goodness the electricity is back on. Kevin, have you been up all night?
Never closed my eyes. Images of that picnic keep running through my mind.
Mark, I'm sorry. I really think we should get out of here. Good morning.
Good morning.
I've made you some coffee. I don't know how you take it. Just being in this place is dredging up terrible memories for you.
I know, I understand, but Victor, you told me that Marcia was holding a baby when I threw the knives at her.
Well, I also told you that you weren't responsible for anything that happened. You were 4 years old. Now, what can a 4-year-old do?
I hate that day coming back in bits and pieces. It's torture. Victor, just help me.
What can I do?
I need to know the whole story. And I don't care how awful it is.
I heard screaming. I didn't know what was happening, so I ran toward the sounds. They seemed to be coming from the bluff overlooking the river.
I was already there.
You were covered in blood. You had the baby in your arms.
What was I doing with it?
You looked as if you were about to throw the baby into the river.
No, you already had 2 sacks of pancakes and about a gallon of orange juice.
My mom says I've really got my appetite back.
Yes, well, no doubt about that, Neil. Look, speaking of your mom, she's going to be here in any minute to pick you up. So why don't you go upstairs and Serena, you could help him pack, okay?
Okay.
And then I'll call you as soon as your mom gets here. Take your cane, okay? Gotta clean up here. That's good. Oh, careful with the table. You're doing great. You're doing great. That's it. That's it. Right around the boat. Good girl.
Yeah.
Did you hear from Scott?
Come on, honey.
Did
Sit down here, please. I heard from the police in Florida, Gail, and God, I don't know how to tell you this.
What?
Scott and Lucy's bodies were found. Yeah. The rescue personnel, they searched the area where Scott's distress call came from.
What?
Oh, honey, they crashed and burned. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Believe me. Maybe it wasn't them. Maybe it wasn't them.
Honey, it was a very remote area, and well, they were the only 2 there. They're going to send dental records down, but we shouldn't hang on to false hope here.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. It's too much. Oh, Liz, I'm so...
Is that Neil's mom?
No. No, honey, it's Grandpa. Grandpa's here.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hi, honey.
Guess what? Neil and I have been building a rubble base out of the wood blocks Daddy gave me.
Isn't that something?
I can't wait to show Daddy. I can't wait till he comes home. Bye-bye.
How do we? Honey, I gotta make some calls.
Okay.
Hey, Gail.
Hey.
Are we too late for breakfast?
Oh.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep her from tagging along as soon as she found out food was involved.
Hey, I know what Scott keeps in his cupboard. I thought you guys might like something other than Captain Crackle for breakfast.
Oh, well, the children have eaten already.
Well, these are for you guys anyway.
Ow.
Gail, did Neil behave himself last night?
Yeah, he was an angel, you know. The two of them, Serena and Neil, they just got along so well together.
Gail, are you all right?
Mom! Hey, there's my slugger. Come here. Hi, baby.
How are you?
Fine. We had a blast.
Yeah?
Are those donuts?
I thought you already had breakfast. You're still hungry?
Kind of.
Well, these are muffins, and you can have as many as you want.
Who was that?
That was Judge Young. He's granted a continuance in Julie's trial and until we make some arrangements.
Did you have fun? Did you say goodbye to Serena?
Yes.
What do you say to Mr. and Mrs. Baldwin?
Thank you for having me over.
You're welcome,
Oh, you're
Neil.
welcome, Neil. It was our pleasure. You come again.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Bye, Karen.
Bye, Neil.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So what's going on, guys? Just me, or are you a million miles away?
Karen, there's just no easy way to do this. We have some terrible news for you.
About what?
Well, it's about Scott.
Was he hurt? What's going on?
Scott and Lucy went looking for Eve. And the plane went down in Florida.
And they were both killed.
Where's Serena? Does she know?
No. Not yet.
Lucy, is she?
Yeah.
Lucy, too.
This can't be.
I know, sweetheart. I'm so sorry.
This can't be.
Victor, every time you tell this story, it gets worse. Now I find out that I tried to kill a baby, too?
You didn't hurt him. I took him from you. He was fine.
No thanks to me.
Mark, listen to me. If someone told you this story, someone who didn't know any of the people involved, how would you judge the boy that you were?
Victor, please stop trying to excuse this. I'm an adult now. I'm trying to come to grips with this as an adult. Now.
Maybe this will help you put some of the pieces together. I was never going to show you this. It's a clipping from the day after the picnic.
Society woman falls to death, survived by husband and infant son. Victor, do you have any idea why I would have wanted to throw that baby into the river?
I don't know what you were thinking.
What did I say?
Well, you didn't want to let go. You didn't want to let me take the baby.
The place where this happened, it's Miller's Bluff. That's less than a half a mile from here.
Monk. No, Monk, no.
I need to go there.
No, Eve, help me talk him out of this.
No, Victor, this is a good idea. He needs this.
Nobody needs this.
How are we going to tell Serena?
And we were trying to figure out how when you got here.
No, I've helped hundreds of patients go through this grieving process, but I'm just at a loss when it comes to my own family.
No one expects you to be strong.
I just want to help you and Karen and Serena.
Oh, honey, now stop. We're all in this together. Come on. Come on. Not just you. Maybe we should wait to tell Serena.
I just don't think we can because, you know, people are going to be calling. They're going to be coming over here and...
I know all that, but the poor child, she's been through so much. I just hate having her to face this now.
I just keep thinking about how Scott would want us to deal with this.
Well, he was always very, very upfront with her.
We're already referring to him in the past tense.
Remember when he had to tell Serena that her transplant had failed? It was the toughest thing he ever had to do.
He had the courage to be strong, and I think that he would expect the same from us, and we just have to tell her the truth.
All roads lead to this spot. Did you know that? Every road, path, and trail for 5 miles leads to the spot that we're standing on right now.
Well, that makes it convenient, doesn't it? Nice and easy to get to. Now, Kevin, will you please step away from the edge?
Please, son.
All right, Victor. I need you to walk me through everything that happened that day.
I can't. I didn't see everything.
Then I need you to walk me through everything that you saw and everything that you heard.
We've been through all this.
And we'll go through it again and again and again until it makes sense.
I heard a scream. I looked, I didn't see you or Ryan, and then I heard another scream. So I ran, followed the sound, and ran to you.
From which direction?
From the East Meadow, where we'd set up the picnic.
Where was Ryan?
I saw him run down the path to the bluff. He was hysterical. He said you'd killed Marcia.
Marcia, where was she?
When I got up here, I saw her down there lying on the rocks. I made a grab for the baby so you couldn't throw him down after her.
All right. Victor, show me exactly, and I mean exactly where you were standing.
I so much don't want to do this.
Victor,
No, Victor,
please!
Victor, listen. You have both been living with a lot of scars from that day. Maybe this will help end it.
All right. I was here, and then you were there. No, not so close to the edge.
Hurry, Kevin, hurry! Come back, Ryan!
Before you got here, Ryan and I had been playing. We were playing right here. And Marcia was standing right next to the edge.
Where? Where exactly was she, Kevin?
What are you doing?
She was holding a baby, right?
Yes. Yes, right. She was right here. Standing right there. Ryan wanted me to throw knives at Marcia.
Come on, Kevin, we'll be nice to her, just like in the circus. No, Ryan!
Marcia. She turned her back. She was trying to protect her child from the knives.
Kevin? Kevin!
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm fine. You saved my life. Kevin, are you okay?
I remember. I tried to grab Marcia, but I couldn't. All I could reach was her baby. All I could reach was her baby.